Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the series. This is going to be how to get out of gold and make our way into platinum. If you haven't seen the other ranks, by all means check them out. And if you are not a tank player, healer and DPS are already on the channel. Check those out as well. A brief summary on how this works. I take the game-winning game. So this is the game that I needed to win to get to platinum. I take that game whether I play well or poor, and we review it and just explain the differences between the ranks. Now I want to say this one is kind of a little treat because I'm playing Penny. If you guys don't know, Penny is one of my main characters on my main account, and we're also going to be playing Captain America. This person that was on my team, they wanted to have Magneto, which is perfectly fine. I decided to give them Magneto. I don't know who they are. When I do these series, I'm not pre-made. I'm by myself. I don't talk to people. I don't chat to people. We're chilling solo. I want to be as close to that experience as possible. And I play Magneto because I'm learning him. I don't want to play a character that I'm really good at. Now, I'm kind of rusty on these characters because I haven't been playing my main account due to making these series. But I wanted to stretch them out a little bit, and I think it's nice to play it on a map that just came out so I can get more experience on it. So right now, we're just kind of seeing, are they going to come from this angle here? This is not really a Penny Parker specific thing. What I decided to do, though, is put bombs. Now, you might be wondering, why do I have it set like this? Like, they'll see it. Most of the time, people don't expect you to put the bombs on the edge, most of the time. So what I usually do is I put the web on the side. And this is not a Penny guide. I'm just explaining Penny just like I do Magneto, just real quick. I put the web offset so that way they have a hard time seeing it. If you come from this angle, would you really think I have bombs placed there? Probably not. So I just leave them there. I put about 3 or 4. They're usually enough to kill the target. Sometimes I do 5 for good measure. Really just depends on what target decides to walk through. And we're playing over here, right? Now I know if they come through, they're gonna get clapped. What I usually do when I play is I think about where are some good spots to put it. So I'm just kind of using my head, kind of like, maybe I want to put it there, might not. I'm not really paying attention to the fight right now. As you see, someone decided to walk on that, right? Let's go back a little bit. Someone walked on it. Wasn't aware. He thought he was doing something smart. He got blown up. This is what you're thinking about when you are playing Penny. It's not really necessarily where they're gonna come get you from, but where they're gonna play from. All right, anyway, regular normal things here. So I'm using my character's kit. I'm trying not to give up space. One thing a lot of players do, and I mean a lot of players in this rank, it's very frustrating when I play healer. I don't type to them, but okay, maybe like rarely on the off chance that I say something. But a lot of the times, these players are very afraid. They don't hold their ground. You need to learn ASAP like Rocky, you need to learn this now. Hold your ground. I know a lot of the times when you start climbing in games, people egos get kind of big and they're like, bro, my healers suck, my DPS suck, I'm the best one on my team, I don't trust them. Cut all that out right now. Every game is a different game. Trust them until they have a reason to say, don't trust me anymore. These healers could be gods, but if I go in with the mentality of like, they suck, they're probably gonna suck. My brain is gonna make them think that they suck, right? Or my brain is gonna assume that they suck. I'm sorry. It's gonna make it look like they suck in the game. It happens quite often, to be honest. So hold your ground. I don't have a shield, but what I do have is my kit, right? Know your kit when you are playing a tank. I don't care if you're Thor. I don't care if you are Captain America. Know your tank, your tank's kit. I know that I get bonus health, so I'm going to use that as a way to hold my ground. I'm going to put a little bit of bombs there just because I want to cover if someone walks behind me. So you see, I just put a little bit of bombs there. I heard him walk by. I seen him, and I'm going to help fight. Why? Because I already seen that Magneto was chilling. I already noticed this. This is awareness 101. If you want to be a good tank, your awareness got to be on 10, like all times. I already knew before this even took place where Magneto was. I knew he was there. Even before this, look. Before this, look. Before this, look. If we look at it right now, look at my Magneto. He's backing up, right? So if I were to turn right now, situations. But if I time when he's walking forward, I heard the guy, by the way. If I time while he's walking forward, not only to consider fighting other people, but to place my mines in my traps or whatever I need to do, whatever character I'm playing, Groot, whatever you want to do, then we're not relieving any pressure. This is your main thing as a tank. You do not just want to give up space for no reason. He's holding that space, and if should he get low, I will take over for him. You are working as a pair. A lot of times you'll see tanks just like face tank together. And it's like, let's do it. What happens is you both get low at the same time and you both back up and then now you're screwed. You want one tank, and this isn't applicable all the time, but if you can, you want one tank taking the brunt of everything at first and then you swap out. That way you continue to have the pressure. Okay, you're low, bro, don't worry, I got you. Okay, now I'm low, don't worry, you got me. And we just keep doing that. In an ideal world, that will happen, but you know, if it's random players regardless, but you think about it that way. And he's still walking forward, right? And I heard that guy. I would not have turned around if I was the Magneto. It'd have been like, well, you're on your own. But I already know I'm safe. I was already behind cover. This is why we play around cover. And I'm able to take this fight here. He goes away, but I already know where he was gonna go. I already put traps there. Goodbye, friend. We knew you well. All right, so once again, where is my tank? He's scared, he's low. We just said that, we're trading. I'm up here. Don't give up space. Just cause this guy's walking back, just cause that guy's walking back, I don't care. Bro, I'm here, I'm a tank, what's up? Doesn't matter which tank you are. I'm telling you, a lot of times when people think they have trouble tanking, it's because they give up space for free. Don't do it. This is something you need to learn if you really want to get to diamond. So we're chilling, holding up space. I know my kit, right? My kit is I need to play in webs. I don't have any. I need to be careful. Most players don't think about their kit. Magneto players, oh, I don't have my shield, whatever, I still fight. Strange players, let's be honest, their shields ain't never gone. Let's be honest here. Their shields ain't never gone. I'm checking to see if I was recording. Sometimes that happens, and I don't record it and I'd be mad. But anyway, this is something that you need to think about when you're playing. Is if you don't have your kit available to you, then you don't need to play the game at that moment. So I'm more chilling back, relaxing, because I don't have my kit. I go up there with him to not only sit on a web to get some bonus HP, but to also reposition myself. You could do this with all characters. If I was Magneto, I'd hop on that dumpster. If I was Doctor Strange, you'd obviously fly in the air. Venom, same thing. Thor, same thing. Like, you're repositioning. It doesn't matter what your kit is like. You just need to move around a little bit more to get them to shift their focus and their aim. So my Magneto backs up. I think he was full HP. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No flame to you, Magneto, at all. But this is a prime example of it. And it happens so frequently, it's very hard to play the game. They either overcommit, like this person, like that's super commit, or they undercommit, and then they just like, this just gave up all that room. What if we just sit up here, because we're full HP, and continue to fight these low HP targets? What are they gonna do to you? Nothing. Your dude is right here, is chilling. Look at him. My boy said, I'm about to set up shop. Boom, brother, let's do it. Who in their right mind is contesting this Punisher should he decide to also ignore Groot and focus on who you're focusing on? He's not even paying attention to Groot. Imagine if Magneto was frontlining right here. Bro, this Punisher about to get MVP in 2 minutes. 2 seconds. 2 milliseconds? I'm troll. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. But y'all understand the concept here. Just giving up space for no reason. It's unnecessary. And this happens a lot, and you need to quit this if you want to climb, especially if you really want to climb to like high ranks. You don't do this. It's a big no-no. So I try to salvage the situation without my kit because I know that's a big no-no. We are not just giving up space like this, brother. It's not happening. So I have to kind of like mold myself into what the team needs. I just have to be very, very careful about how I do it. So you see, I'm hugging the wall. I'm trying to sit on my kit because I don't have my nest. Luckily, I get it back now. But I try to like hold that spot. Now, we were kind of getting flooded, so I put the nest down, not only because it does damage, but because I wanted to direct their attention elsewhere. Something you can do with any character. It's not a penny thing. If I were playing Strange, or if I were playing Thor or Venom or any of these other characters, my body would be what I use to do that. But Penny can't do that right out the bat. She has to like take really weird angles in order to really frontline like crazy. The nest is going to be my frontliner basically, right? If I were playing Strange or Thor, I'd basically walk out here so that their focus is on me, and it relieves the situation. If we go back a little bit, right? They're pushing my team in. If I were those characters, I kind of walk up here to relieve the situation so that they have to focus on me. All right, anyway, Let's keep going. Put the nest down so I have to focus on the nest. As you see, I'm not giving up space. Bro, I'm chilling. Bro, I'm not, yeah, you're not pushing me back. Look, my Magneto, I'm scared. I don't care, bro, I'm gaming. What's up? What's up? I'm all in your face. Okay, then we got ulted by Groot. This is where we, you know, jet out. We don't play. Luckily, that was a good ult by Cloak and Dagger there, but that would have been kind of nasty. It happens though. Team wipes happen, you know, don't get upset. So our Magneto's playing up. I'm using this time to set up mines. If you're playing Penny, you kind of use downtimes to set your mines up. However you want to. You just use that downtime to set them up. Too many times I see Pennies throw mines out, and there's not a lot of good Penny players, to be honest. No matter what rank you're in, I think people like default play Penny, and then they don't really play tank, so they don't know what they're doing a lot of the times. So the bombs that I put up just chunked that Groot. Groot got exploded. I'm like 30 steps ahead of the game, bro. What you need? What you need right now? What's up? Get up out of here, right? And we chilling. Downtime? Mining. Oh, you want some? Later. Downtime? I'm mining. Now I'm in such a great position that you need to focus me or ignore me. But if you ignore me, bro, I'm about to come up. Bro, I'm about to swoop up on you. So we're at an angle, and they're at such a disadvantage now because we're staggering their death timers. They don't know what to do. Realistically, they should wait, group up, and push something. You can overwhelm Penny. It's not that difficult. Obviously, I'm not gonna let you do it, but you can overwhelm a Penny, or group and go this group. I'm sorry, not Groot. Group and go this way. I can't hit from this way. I can like swoop up behind you, like I just said. But what happens if you just turn around? I'm screwed, right? So that's the best play. But this Groot isn't aware. Awareness. If you want to be a good tank, you need to be aware. He doesn't care about his healer. He doesn't care about anybody behind him. I don't know why he wants to push. There ain't nobody there. And I take advantage of it. Hardcore. His team's not aware. Strange doing ninja assassin Strange moves. Like, what about your team, brother? What about your team? So I'm stalling. I'm chilling. I'm in my web. I'm getting healed. I'm getting bonus HP. You just messing with me while your whole entire team's getting freaking Smeckledorfed over there. Then you're going to have his teammates walk up and try to fight me too. We just wasting time. Whether it's 5 seconds to 10 seconds, that's a lot of time just being wasted. I want him to dive me. Come on. Come on these traps. Come on these traps. I make him look like I'm scared. Oh my God, you're going to kill me. Oh my God, don't come. Boom. Bruh, played. Get my little health pack. We chilling. I do that with any character. Again, get in the minds of these people and how they want to play. Your awareness needs to be on 10 and you will be a solid tank. I promise you. It's all about being aware of what's in front of you and what you can do with it. I noticed that Doctor Strange is over there. We might get Eye of Agamotto. If it happens, it happens. He pulls me through. I'm kind of focused on the, what's his face? On the Winter Soldier. We're getting attacked. What did I say in healer video if you watched it? You want to try to take as little damage as possible. Where's the best spot in this little area to take as little damage as possible? Should I run, if I come through here, should I run this way? Should I run this way? Should I run back? Should I sit here? No. I need to sit in this corner. Strange will attack me, but how much damage does Strange do really? He can attack me, but it'll take a little bit for him to walk out to do it, and none of those guys can attack me here. So realistically, I'm chilling. I don't know if I die or not, but that was my thought process. Here we go, chilling. Blew up somebody because they don't mind my traps. You're thinking about where they are going or where they are going to play from. I think Winter Soldier that Winter Soldier couldn't stand me. People get really mad at me when I play Penny. They get frustrated. Yeah. See, he wasn't aware. He walked up and boop, popped. Now you could say he should have seen that coming. He should have. But he was trying to help his team and get these kills that he wasn't paying attention. And this is why you position well. Because I forced this guy. I literally just said that. He's going to have to walk out in order to kill me. He's going to have to get out of position if I sit there. And that's why I died. So just playing the point, continually do our thing. downtime a little bit, so putting some traps. She ults, so I back up, but the other Cloak and Dagger ults at the same time, so we're chilling. I don't want to be too deep. You know, I'm not trying to be like these guys, because once that ult runs out, you're screwed. I want to play back, play my character, play my kit how I want to play. Now I get a little bit closer here because I wanted to relieve some of the stress. I already noticed that they were piling on my teammates. You've seen it. Groot was in front of them and they were piling on. And this guy, what he's doing. So I wanted to relieve some of the stress by getting a little bit closer for them. Standing wide so I don't get hit by everything that my team gets hit by. And we're playing. I'm in the face. We're not giving us space, Magneto. Get back in here, bro. This is what happens when you play with two tanks, by the way. If you're the one that's more man mode, so to speak, than the other one's gonna be like, oh, I can man mode too, you know? Like, you gotta give him that confidence. Get your butt back in here, Magneto. We ain't playing. Come on. Look at him. And then I leave because I'm like, you trolling right now. You trolling right now. I don't know what fight you thought you could take, bro, but yo, sometimes you gotta show. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Bro, I'm back in here. Magneto, get back in here. What you doing? So I ult because I noticed my team was dying. They were getting ulted. So I decided to ult and disperse them. Get that space. Oh, man. I love this game. And we're going back. And we're chilling. Because we need to play our character. Our character can frontline, but just indirectly. So Magneto gets close. I decide to disperse once again. We don't want them all focusing Magneto. So I go up here. Kind of scare him a little bit. Then I'm like, oh, y'all weren't even paying attention? Bro, I'm about to hop back on y'all. So we can drop back down. Get a little, you don't want to go too far. I'm not backlining, right? I'm not trying to kill people from behind. It's not about kills. Awareness. I'm a tank. My kills will come from my teammates. No matter what rank you're in, you have teammates. I'm just trying to relieve the stress, get them to focus on me so my DPS can play the game and my healers can play the game. So he's in there. I'm like, Magneto, you trolling right now. I hop back in. We still doing it, taking our advantage, being aware of who's out of position. I was like, Rocket's gonna eventually walk here, so you know what? I'm not about to chase this dude. Go ahead. Boop. I'm so toxic. I'm so toxic. Now I'm just kind of playing the map just to get them to not come across. I'm so toxic. I love this game, dude. Holy moly. I love playing all roles and all characters, to be honest with you. But Penny's hilarious. Okay, now we're going to be playing Captain America. We're going to be attacking. Again, he wanted Magneto, so I was like, all right, let's do that. First things first is we want to make sure that we are coming out at an angle. As I always say, funneling is bad. Everybody, even in higher ranks, likes to funnel. Don't know why. They like to funnel and they'll die and die and die and die. Just break it up by going to the side. You don't need to fight here. You just need to appear. Now, I haven't played Captain in a long time because I've been playing the other roles and other characters. So I was like, we chilling. So the thing about Captain that I like to do is, like, if they spawn anything, I generally like to take it out. So you'll notice that I decided to not only go forward, because my plan, always have a plan when you're playing a dive tank. I wanted that. So I decided to destroy this because I seen it was there. But I was going to go to that health pack and just kind of break up what they had going in that area. And so we go back, we chilling. What's up, homie? I don't know what you were doing over there. Boop. All right, and we go back on him. Now this is actually very, very important because I don't see a lot of tanks do this. Even if you're playing a regular tank like Strange or Magneto, if you are flanking, actually even if you're playing any character, if you're flanking, when you flank back up, a lot of people will like flank and then they'll like try to fight and go forward and then turn around and then fight kind of with their back to their team. Don't do that. What you want to do is, if when they start backing up, you start backing up, because what this means is they're continuously sandwiched. They have really one option. Their only option is to run back into their tank. But if they run into their tank, especially in a situation where they are down a member, these two are going to run right into my team. Granted, their Moon Knight's over there, so they could have ran into their tank. They could have run into their tank, but they just didn't for some reason. But that's a whole nother topic for my healer video if you haven't seen it. But yeah, they should have ran kind of to their team. She's doing it now, but it's a little too late. And as you see, I back up. I give space. I'm chilling. You know, my team's not really in any danger. I'm chilling. I'll wait for you to come out. We go back in. We go back out. We're just buying time. Like, either you focus me or you focus the enemy. Now, we have to pay attention to the fact that their team is respawning. So we want to go back. Again, awareness has to be on 10. Doesn't matter what character you are. I'm telling you, you need to be aware of everything if you are playing a tank. We go back in. And we decide to turn our body and back out. Why? Because we noticed that Moon Knight was already up there. We noticed that before he even threw that Ankh down, right? So we back up. Once he's done focusing, we go back in. Now we want to go on that Moon Knight because he's a threat. High priority targets when you're playing dive tanks. Even when you're not playing dive tanks, you want to go for the high priority target. If you're playing Strange in this situation, and I'm going to talk about that too, just because obviously you may not play this character or you may not play a dive tank. If we are playing Strange in this situation, who is the high priority target? Is it the healer? Or is it the Moon Knight that's dropping up? It's the Moon Knight. But realistically, as a melee character, as captain, it's easier for me to hit that person that's the high priority target there. When we're thinking about priority, the first thing we need to think about is range. If I'm playing Strange or Magneto, my range is far enough to tack this guy. But if we're playing Captain America, my range isn't far enough to compensate the distance. So I don't even think about him. He's not high priority target in my face. Rocket is kind of, but he's still further, right? I have to walk forward. So the highest priority target in the vicinity is either Groot, which is dropping down, or it is Cloak and Dagger. Which one's more priority, the Groot or the Cloak and Dagger? Which one can you kill faster? Which one's more impactful? There you go. So we focus the Cloak and Dagger. The same concept, the same deducing. Now, because I had my dash, right? Because I had the ability to close distance on all those targets, who is a threat? Realistically, Rocket is a threat, right? He heals his team. If we can get him out, that's cool. He's a threat, he does damage. That's cool. He's a threat, he does damage. Let's deduce even further. Well, can Rocket get away from you? Yes, he can. Can this dude get away from you? Yes, he can. He can also fight you, right? He gets overshield, he can actually straight up 1v1 you. What did we just notice that this guy did? Not only is he half HP, but he just used his entire kit to do what he just did there. He's a sitting duck. Deduce, deduce, deduce. It's not just the character, it's not just how they impact the game, but it's also which cooldowns did they use? Are they worth going to? Now, unfortunately, as I said, Winter Soldier was able to fight me and he decided to do the really good thing, which is play for his Moon Knight because that guy was done. Very smart, Winter Soldier. Like, really good kudos to you, buddy. It didn't really help, but it was very well played by that guy. Seriously. And we ended up winning there. Awareness, awareness, awareness. It is not about kills. You have a DPS for that. You have a support for that. Your job is to be aware and to reduce as many threats on your team as possible, right? It's also to make sure that you're not giving up that space. You want to make sure that you have the space. In the Penny clips, you saw that Magneto would have been just letting them push freely for no reason. No danger, no nothing. He just backs it up. Full HP, chilling. It happens so much in this rank. It was frustrating to climb. It happens a lot in lower ranks, but usually you don't expect them to do anything to be that skillful just because they're learning, right? And the enemy team is kind of that way too, right? They're kind of the same. But as you start climbing, the DPS gets better, the healers get better, and then in that essence, the push becomes better. If you have a tank that doesn't understand how to maximize the holding the push, you start losing games like that. It's super frustrating to deal with. You can still win games, obviously. You just have to play to the weaknesses of your team, which is about adaptation. If you want to climb in any game, you need to adapt, period. It's not about my team sucks and I need to get better. It's not a dice roll. Adapt to each team that you get. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It is what it is. In the circumstance of being a tank, if you want to climb as tank and you want to be a good tank, you can't just give up space like that, Magneto. It's scary, I understand, but trust your healers. Also, you shouldn't be relying on them. You should be relying on your own HP and use healers as a secondary backpack for you. Because usually if you rely on yourself to stay alive, the healers actually keep you topped up way more often than you would think. If you feel like your healers suck, it's not your healers most of the time, it's your gameplay, and you just take way too much damage. Healers have cooldowns. Healers have to reload, right? You can be like, well, Poppin', there's characters like Invisible Woman that could just throw that. She has to reload. Luna has to reload. There's cooldowns on all these characters. They can't perma heal you like Overwatch. Mercy, as an example. It's not happening. Be aware of that, okay? And then if they have to heal a DPS or themselves, where's the heal cooldown for you? There is none. You have to wait for 2 rotations, right? Not just 1 rotation. If Cloak and Dagger throws down her heal bubble for herself or for her team, you have to wait for that cooldown to go down and for it to be up again. That's 2 rotations of abilities you're having to wait for to get your heal. This is why you play your own life and don't rely on your healers. Topic for another video though. I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see the healer or DPS version of this, check them out. They're already on my channel. And until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often. Well, often.